Leading local tonight, 20 years have gone by since the 9/11 attacks that changed America forever. Still, these decades later, people remember and encourage others to never forget. That's the purpose behind a ruck march held on Minot Air Force Base that will last for more than 48 hours. KX News was there for opening remarks, and Becky Farr reports.
On one of the darkest days in American history, 2,977 Americans lost their lives.
Beginning at 6:09 Thursday morning, the first group of first responder airmen lined up to start a ruck that will last exactly 2,977 minutes. That's 1 minute for every life that was lost on September 11th, 2001.
Team Minot, as we begin this journey in a few short minutes, remember why you were carrying those flags.
They hold 2 flags that will be folded, cased, and flown to New York City to be presented to the Ladder 3 company and the widow of a man who died with Ladder 118. These airmen may be joined by friends or family and will rotate each hour. Some have signed up to march for up to 12 hours throughout the event, all to honor what took place on and after September 11th.
Don't forget the history of part of why we do what we do today.
Jack and Jan Davis are visiting from Colorado as their son is an airman stationed at Minot Air Force Base. Jack Davis was a part of the Colorado task force that was deployed to New York City 10 days after the 9/11 attacks. They were prepared to be of whatever help they could.
As far as our mission, we had no real clue as to what we were going to be doing and what to expect. And of course, once we got there, it was unbelievable as to what we saw and what really took place.
As he joined others in the early hours of Thursday morning to observe, they shared a common mission to make sure 9/11 and the thousands of victims and first responders are never forgotten.
Remember all of the efforts of people that are always willing to do the ultimate and try and not get caught up in all the little things.
The nearly 3,000-minute ruck will conclude at 7:46 a.m. Central Time on Saturday, September 11th, the time that the first of the Twin Towers was struck 20 years ago.
You have a responsibility to show the world, despite the significant challenges we face, we can come together as one to show a stranger that they are not forgotten.
Reporting for KX News on Minot Air Force Base, Becky Farr.
The ruck will last day and night until Saturday morning. Last year marked the first 9/11 ruck march on Minot Air Force Base.